birth trauma. Should you share your story or should you not? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, Erica the Doula. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something, it's a little heavy-ish, but I just feel like it's something that needs to be addressed, and I'm going to do that. So I want to talk about something I've been seeing a lot lately, and I'm going to say it gently because I'm not here to invalidate anyone's lived experience. However, I really don't like when people try to scare pregnant women with their birth trauma. Now hear me out. Birth trauma is real, it's valid, and it matters. And sharing your story can be healing, especially when you feel supported and safe. But there's a difference between sharing your experience in a supportive environment versus suddenly volunteering your traumatic birth story to someone who's currently pregnant and not asking for that information. Because everyone's pregnancy is different, everyone's birth is different. No two stories are exactly the same, and sometimes we forget that. So what I've been seeing, even in like comments on this platform and others, is someone asking an innocent question like, did anyone get an epidural? Or what did labor feel like for you? What should I pack in my hospital bag? And then someone jumps in, oh, you don't know the horrible thing that's happened to me. It was horrible. I almost died. And suddenly we're dumping an entire traumatic birth narrative onto a pregnant person who didn't ask for it, wasn't prepared for it, and now is more anxious than before. That's the part I have a problem with. It's not the trauma. The trauma is valid. It's the timing, it's the intention, and it's the lack of consent around sharing it. Does that make sense? Pregnancy is already a vulnerable time. There are hormones, there are fears, there are thousands of unknowns. And when someone is seeking support or information, what they need is clarity, not fear. If someone can ask you, can you tell me what your birth was like? Or can you share your trauma story? Or what should I expect? Then yes, that is the invitation. That is the consent. That's someone seeking deeper understanding. But a lot of times that's not what's happening. A lot of times trauma stories are being volunteered as a way of processing. And I get that, truly I do. But the person on the receiving end is pregnant and not asking to hold that emotional weight. And here's the thing that no one says out loud. Projecting your trauma onto someone else does not resolve your trauma. It just transfers the anxiety temporarily and leaves both of the people more overwhelmed. So yes, tell your story, process your trauma, share it in communities, in support groups, in therapies, and circles where people want to hear your story and can hold that space for you. But let's also be mindful of the space, the timing, and the intention. And if the person in front of you is pregnant, ask yourself, are they asking for my experience? Is this the right moment? Will this empower them or will this scare them? Birth can be hard, and it can also be beautiful, empowering, and nothing like the stories we hear online. Both realities do exist, but we don't need to lead with fear, especially when someone is carrying new life. So I hope that was very helpful. And I just want to share with you that sometimes you mean well, but it's not perceived well. So, and I'm guilty of that myself. I am Erica the Doula. Follow me, subscribe, like, share this video, get it to more hands, more viewers, more eyes who need to be aware of what they're doing. It's not harmful, but to some, it truly can be. See you in the next video. Have a good one.